Rappers who refuse to check in with gangs is a conversation that always stirs emotions because it sits right at the intersection of street politics, fame, and power. In many cities, checking in isn't just a friendly heads up. It's an unspoken rule that comes with expectations. Some artists play along to avoid problems. Others refuse outright, even when the pressure is real. And a few of them live to tell stories that still echo through hip-hop's culture. 50 Cent is one of the most famous examples of an artist who never moved like he owed anyone anything. He built a reputation as someone willing to stand his ground even when street figures were involved. One of the wildest stories about that mindset came from Wack 100, who recalled an incident from the height of G-Unit and a game beef. At the time, Wack was managing the game and found himself directly in the middle of detention with 50. According to Wack, he got word that 50 was staying at SLS Hotel in Los Angeles, hanging out at a small bar inside.
The drop on 50 Cent one time?
We thought we did.
Right.
We thought we did. Until we got in there.
Confident, Wack and about 10 people from his crew decided to pull up and confront him. The moment they walked into the hotel, Wack said the energy fell off. Something didn't feel right, and a quick look around the lobby explained why. 50 Cent wasn't alone. He was surrounded by a tight unit of high-level security. About 8 men deep, Wack described them as military-level operators, quiet, alert, and positioned perfectly, watching every movement with hands ready. The message was clear. 50 wasn't caught slipping. If anything, it felt like he was waiting. In hindsight, Wack even suggested it seemed intentional, like 50 wanted them to see exactly what they were dealing with. The situation never turned violent, but the point was made without a single word exchanged. Some people later interpreted that story as an attempt at extortion, especially since 50 never checked in while moving around Los Angeles. Wack has always spoken publicly about the importance of checking in, framing it as a safety measure, letting people know you're in town because anything can happen. He's even said he checks in wherever he travels, but in street culture, checking in often goes far beyond courtesy. It can mean sitting down with local power figures, showing respect, and usually offering something in return: business opportunities, connections, or money. 50 Cent's stance was simple. He didn't play that game.
Somebody called us, told he was up there. I got up there. We came in.
How deep were you?
About 15.
15 people?
Yeah, we wasn't that deep. We got up there, we came in, and shit. You had Navy SEALs with him. 2 in all directions. Probably about 6 of them. Walkies in their ear, vested. Guns strapped to their thigh. Bullies on them, semis on them. Magazine cartridges.
Waka Flocka Flame had his own very public moment with street politics back in 2010. While shooting the music video with Gucci Mane, everything was going smoothly. Music blasting, energy high, cameras rolling, then tension suddenly erupted. A man walked onto the set yelling at Waka, clearly trying to provoke him in front of everyone. World star hip-hop caught the entire confrontation on camera.
What's happening? This same nigga that beat you down there, bro. What's happening? I'm here, nigga. What's happening? Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm not studying. I'm Gucci, you cool. We talking about dude. He came with us on fucking shit. We came with us on talk shit. Man, fuck him, bro. We got a duck inside it, bro. And I don't want to hear that, nigga. I'm the one that beat you, nigga. I'm the one that beat you, nigga. Yeah, I'm the one that beat you, nigga. You know what's happening? Cheat code, west side to the bullet, nigga. It's well needed, buddy. What's happening? Either you gonna do it like these, nigga, or we gonna do it like the boss. What's happening? What's happening, bro? Scooch. He got it going, bro. He ain't gonna go down. He gonna go down the way. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
This wasn't random. People later said there was existing tension and unresolved issues between them. When you watch the footage, it's hard not to notice that the man confronting Waka were all wearing blue, openly claiming Crip affiliation, add another layer of seriousness to the situation. For a brief moment, it looked like things could turn physical right in the middle of the shoot. Everyone around them seemed braced for chaos. Walker didn't back down, but he also didn't escalate the situation into violence. Eventually, the confrontation fizzled out, and the video shoot continued. The message was subtle but clear. Walker wasn't checking in, and he wasn't about to let intimidation run him off the set, even in unfamiliar territory. Snoop Dogg's situation was more complicated because how deeply tied he was to his roots. After blowing up and becoming a global superstar, Snoop remained closely associated with the Long Beach Crips, repping them in interviews and music. Over time, though, some people from his old neighborhood began to feel a certain way. According to a Long Beach Crip known as Flossie, tension arose when a homie opened a restaurant in the neighborhood that was becoming a popular hotspot. The belief was that Snoop's fame and influence could easily elevate the business, either through a small investment or even a simple Instagram post. A single shout-out for Snoop could have changed everything.
It all started. My homeboy Kenneth had a little soul food restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And I was hanging around, and the homies was hanging up there. This was beginning to be the spot. You know, the homies restaurant was going on. So the homies was like, they was getting the Snoop. You don't want the Snoop to invest in it, you know. Nigga, we don't want you to put no money up, nigga, you know. Put us out there. And see, a lot of people don't know, when this was going on, Snoop wasn't putting nobody else on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't posting other people on Instagram, this and that. So we was on like, damn, nigga, you don't even post the homie business on Instagram and this and that. And he wasn't doing that. So I'm hearing all this sidebar chatter that Snoop, and I'm reading texts back and forth with Snoop to the homies, and he talking to homies like we peasants or something. Like we.
Flossie claimed that support never came. Instead, he alleged that Snoop brushed them off and treated their requests like handouts. From their perspective, they weren't asking for charity. They were asking for support for someone who had already made it, someone who could help lift the whole hood. Rumors then started spreading that Snoop was no longer welcome in his old neighborhood, with old stories coming out saying he once pulled up with security and was once turned away. The idea that Snoop Dogg, a Long Beach legend, could be banned from his own hood sent shockwaves through the culture. Snoop eventually addressed the rumors himself and shut them down.
Folks got at me and told me, they said, man, you've been really acting like Martin Luther King lately. We want to see Malcolm. So, Malcolm is here to address all of this negative energy that's going on. First of all you niggas talking that shit about Snoop can't come to the hood, he can't do this. I can do whatever I like when I like. Second of all, you niggas is 50 years old. You can't get a job, cuz? You mad at me, cuz? Cause I won't help you no more? Cause I can't do nothing to help you no more? Cause I'm focused on helping out the kids and putting football programs and doing positive things in the hood? You mad, cuz? You mad cause I won't call you big homie? Cause I'm 40-something years old and I refuse to call another nigga big homie that ain't got a job, that ain't got a fucking car, but mad and jealous at me cause of what I'm doing, trying to blemish my name and my character? Cause I am the LBC. And me and my young homies, we got a great relationship.
He denied being banned or chased out, calling the stories exaggerated and driven by bitterness. According to him, his focus had shifted. Instead of being tangled in gang politics, he was dedicating his time to mentoring younger artists, building businesses, and creating opportunities for the next generation and the kids. For Snoop, refusing to constantly check in wasn't about disrespect. It was about growth and moving forward. These stories all highlight the same uncomfortable truth. Fame doesn't erase street expectations. For some rappers, refusing to check in is a statement of independence. For others, it becomes a source of tension that follows them for years. Either way, it shows that in hip-hop, success doesn't always buy freedom. Sometimes it's just changing the rules of the pressure.